Well, as always, flowing from the survival scrolls, I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades, and this is Bridging Things. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, what is a relationship? Let's go. So family, I like saying that, so family. I hear women say, I want to get married, I want to have a baby. Hell, I hear men say the same thing too. You know, they come to this age of you know, they finish their thoughtastic voyage. Their thoughtastic voyage. And now they want to settle down. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But what does that mean? Now, you guys know I normally don't do relationship situations because there's too many channels for that. And I thought, let's tackle this one. There's levels to a relationship. There is levels, and there is astronomical patience for some people that have it and want to bring forth that. There are some people that's like, nah, it ain't working out for me. Nah. There's compromising, and there's sharing. There are some people who can't share, you know. There is forgiving. There is engaging. There is trying to be as transparent as possible. That's very key for certain people, simply because you have people that will be in a relationship. My ear is itchy. I never have my ear itchy. And they will utilize what you have said to them, what you have told them, what you have brought forth to them, and weaponize it against you. And for those people that do that, I say shame on you. Now, don't get me wrong. We all weaponize. When we're all good and ready, we get into an argument, we get whatever, and we will say stuff. But my mother taught me, what this hand knows, the other hand don't need to know. Not everything need be said. But I don't mean to hide it. I mean to preserve it in a twisted kind of a way. There's a meme, Instagram joke meme thing, and where you hear he's a former cop, Chicago cop. He's at Steve Wilkos show, and he says, "Look at him, look at him. That's it." And she goes, "Yeah, that's him. That's mine. That's all mine. Yeah, but yeah, that's all mine. I'm staying right by with it." My point is that there are some people that you just accept them for who they are. Now, I was taught a very long time ago, just because the person is who they are doesn't mean you have to accept it. But if you love them, if you care for them, then you will do everything in your human natural power to deeply to try. But here's the secret about a relationship. And this is the thing that most people miss. But let me tell you a story. I have a family member who was involved with a gentleman many years ago. Nice guy. He had a cherry face. Very, very pale looking guy. Very good looking guy. But his face was his cheeks. If he was to become a Santa Claus, you know, gain weight and what have you, he'd be a fantastic Santa Claus. And cherry cheeks. And he wanted to marry that relative of mine. He wanted to be with her. He just, have kids and everything. And she was like, yo, you see our age? 1, 2, we still getting to know each other. My man was good and ready. He eventually did find this person. But he was so good, so gung-ho to do this. But he missed the most important thing, and this is the secret of a relationship. You got to first of all find that person, right? There are other parts that I'm going to sidestep because they are by default part of the recipe of a relationship. That individual, first of all, like I stated, you have to find them. They have to find you. You have to develop a friendship. You have to develop a trust. And you know what? We're human beings. We will falter. We will falter. But to penalize someone as one falters, that's wrong. To constantly remind them, that's wrong. Constantly do that. Without realizing, and you're putting a dent and a wedge in said relationship by constantly a penalization. Then they have to be a very good friend. Then they have to be your best friend. Now, that can waver. That can have my throat gets very dry, I notice. But I'm hearing it from other people too. Because you can have your partner as your best friend, but you can have a best friend too. You know, a person that you have known for years, or you play off of each other, so forth and so on. So you can have a different level of a best friend. But that's still not good enough, because some people say, oh, I have my best friend, you know, that's my life partner. But the main thing in a relationship is that they have to understand you. And you have to understand them. How many times when people break up, I don't understand you, I don't know who you are, yes, you did. Yes, you did, because you dealt with that. Because it was satisfying your need at that moment. And that's the very key. That's the secret. Some people would say, oh, but you know, the best friend is the de facto. No, not necessarily, not at all. Because the truth of the matter is that how many people are best friends and they're not in a relationship? How many? Many people are in that are best friends are not in a relationship because it didn't go to that level, and maybe they get you, but not in the sense. Excuse me, not in the sense of a best friend. I'm sorry, not in the sense of understanding you completely. Not at all. And that is the secret. You find the person, you become friends with the person, they become friends with you. They find you too, by the way. You find each other. You develop a really good friendship. You become friends, really good friendship, best friend, but most of all, throughout the whole course of that, you understand them and they understand you. You get each other. That is the meaning of a relationship. So when people turn around and be like, oh, I just want to have a relationship, I want to have a baby. There are a lot of people that are in relationships with babies and they either can't stand each other or are tired of each other or losing interest of each other or even not getting each other. Guys, forgive my throat. I don't know what's up with it. just don't get each other. So, to you, family, I say, what is a relationship? What does that look like to you? I just mapped out what it should look like. What does it look like for you? And with that, I just want to say, let us give thanks and praise that we are 6 feet above ground and not below, and that those in our inner circle are in the same vein. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades. Thank you for tuning in. I would like you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let other people know about it. You know, share. And, and there's another factor too. You have to have an intention of your relationship. But the intention should be based on this guy. The intention should be based on you guys together in an intention mode and not by yourselves, because then it'll go nowhere. And that's it. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. As I stated, I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades. This is another Bobby Shades production. Whatever you do in these streets, family, please be safe. And I'll see you guys in the funny pages.